Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir just 7 days ago, to be exact on June the 8th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $135.53. And at this point, my main assumption was that Palantir, well, it lost all the gains that it made for the previous several days, and it was pretty much at the set of levels of support that I marked previously. And I told you that potentially it might have some kind of consolidation phase in the shape of ascending channel, and then we might see another leg to the downside that will complete its C wave of an ABC correction on a bigger scale. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Palantir, and I made my previous video when this asset was right here. And here you can see this type of consolidation, and it went a little bit lower. It reached pretty much, let me clean the chart, it reached the level of support at roughly $127, had the first reaction, and we are witnessing that it is forming this type of wait a second, it is forming this type of consolidation. I have to adjust it a little bit. So as you can see, technical analysis works perfectly well, and if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel
and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video I will show you what news might be the catalyst for this stock for the upcoming weeks and months, how you can benefit out of its price action, and what should we expect in the long-term perspective. So first of all, I want to pay attention to the most recent sentiment related to Palantir stock. If you type in Google search bar Palantir stock and switch to News tab folder, you will find several recent news, and I want to pay attention to this one. Palantir Technologies shares skyrocket, what you need to know. And here is this article that was published on Yahoo Finance, and the reason why this stock went up is definitely the broader sentiment of the market, because just yesterday, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, Donald Trump announced that the deal is almost the deal with peace deal with Iran almost completed, and which means, guys, potentially we are about to see the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz that will definitely affect positively the market in general. And with this news, the entire market went up, and Palantir is not an exception. It went up by 5.25% during yesterday's session, and for now it is let's say at the range of about 7% above the crucial level of support. Does it mean that we are out of the woods? Definitely it doesn't, but I will show you in a minute what should you rely on. First of all, I want to pay attention to the so-called smart money investors list. And first of all, I want to show you this chart. It is the number of shares which belong to institutional investors. And we have the highest level ever for Palantir, which means more and more institutional investors still want to have Palantir in their investment portfolios. And this is the list of institutional investors that is sorted by the number of shares, from the biggest shareholder to smallest one. And guys, I want to pay attention to the list in general, and you can see that one of the Vanguard's branches opened completely new position in first quarter of this year, and they invested more than $7 billion, $7.3 billion in Palantir alone. And you can see that we have an increasing position of Vanguard, of the main company Vanguard Group. It increased its position by 0.73%, and for now it holds almost $38.3 billion. On top of that, guys, if you take a look right here, again in Q1 of this year, and you can see it right here because they filed this action in mid of May. Bank of America added 28% to their existing position, and they hold $2.775 billion in Palantir. You can see that the main shareholders are improving their position. You can see that Susquehanna International reduced its hedge position by reducing its call options and put options by 19.63 and 6.94% respectively. But in general, you can see that in Q1 of this year, the main shareholders of Palantir improved their position. And let me show you on the price chart that the price of Palantir in Q1 of this year was from, let's say, $184 all the way down to $125, which means, guys, their position, the improvement in their position was made during this sell-off. And for now, guys, I don't want to tell you that we might see a straight movement to the upside from the current price, but it is a very good point where you can add to your existing position of Palantir. So let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me show you some details on a bigger scale. Let's switch to 4 hours time frame, and let me show you that we have a very clear diversification and we have a very clear difference between the movement to the upside that happened last year, and this movement is very impulsive. And for now, guys, we are at this type of correction movement ABC that doesn't have an impulsive structure. It has an overlapping structure in general, which means it is a corrective structure. And this fact alone makes me thinking that we are about to see this movement to the upside that can hit much higher price targets from the current or lower levels. And why I think that it can go lower? Let me show you that this asset formed its first ABC, this ABC to the downside that hit about $126 back in wait a second, back in February of this year. Then it has a sideways movement for several months. It retested this $127 on April the 10th, and for now we are extremely close to this level. And guys, this is nothing else but a part of the B wave. Let me show you, wait a second, that this is the part of this B wave of an ABC on a bigger scale, and this ABC, this is an internal ABC that completed its structure at this top. And for now, guys, we are potentially in this C wave, and you know that C wave should have 5-wave structure in it, which means potentially we might have several legs to the downside. This is the first wave. We might have a bounce to the upside to complete its second wave, then potentially third, fourth and fifth wave. And how deep this asset might go? Well, it is quite interesting, but in my opinion, we might land all the way down from $113 to maybe $101 or even $100. But I prefer to see the structure of this movement to the downside of this C wave, and when I see it, I can make a more precise projection of this bottom. And when it forms its bottom, it will be an inevitable movement to the upside that will break this all-time high, and that will hit, at least in my opinion, at least 260, maybe to $300 mark. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys until next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the